Lighting is a complex and daunting task. To create authentic lighting setups takes practice and diligence. Different render engines support different lighting solutions. Lucky for us, 3ds Max includes a variety of lights for us to use, including a simple skylight that illuminates our scene with even diffused light. If not already open, open your file from the last video. Save your file as introduction first initial last name 005. From the Create tab, in the Command panel, click the light bulb icon. The Create panel changes to show us the lights available. Directly below the light bulb icon is a drop-down menu. Here we find Photometric Lights, lights based on real-world lights, Standard Lights, lights that have many configurable options. These lights aren't always realistic, but they are a good starting point when learning to light in 3D. These are the lights we will primarily use in class. Finally, Arnold Lights, lights for use with the Arnold render engine. Choose Standard Lights from the drop-down menu. The standard lights contain 4 light types. Spotlights, both with a target and free. These are excellent general purpose lights. Direct lights, again, both targeted and free. This is a good light for simulating light from very far away. Think the sun. Omni lights. This light emits light in all directions. And finally, the skylight, which creates a dome of light similar to being outdoors. We will be using 2 lights to illuminate our scene, a skylight to provide overall lighting and a target spotlight to add shadows. In the Standard Lights panel, select the skylight and click once in the perspective viewport to create the skylight. Press Escape or right-click to exit creation mode. Select the skylight in the 3D viewport if it's not already, then choose the Modify tab in the Command panel. Here we see some of the basic parameters of the skylight. There's an on-off toggle, the multiplier, or how intense the light is. Below that, we have sky color. Use scene environment. Press 8 on the keyboard to bring up the environment options. The color of your environment will have a huge effect on your lighting. Under Sky Color, here we can manually select a color for the sky separate from the actual environment color. Back to the Create panel, under Lights, Standard Lights, choose Target Spotlight and create one by clicking and dragging in the perspective viewport. Reposition the light or the target so the spotlight is pointing down and toward your objects. Select the light, choose the Modify tab in the Command panel. Here we will see the properties of the target spotlight. By default, shadows are turned off. You will want at least one light in your scene set to cast shadows. Tick the box to turn shadows on and select Shadow Map from the drop-down menu. In the Intensity, Color, and Attenuation rollout, we have options for the intensity, brightness, and the color of our light. I often tint my lights various colors to set the tone of the scene. We will look at decay and attenuation in future lessons. In the Spotlight Parameters rollout, we have options for controlling the hotspot area where the spotlight is at full intensity and the fall-off area where the light has an intensity of 0. The area between these two is called the penumbra. Experiment with this and we will explore it in further lessons. Lighting takes much practice and there is much more to learn. But for now, use what you have learned to begin to explore and practice lighting various simple objects and scenes. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.